Hello.
There you are! And you got Jonathan! Oh, thank you! Thank you! I got a letter back from the company. I know just what to do to put things right. Now, I know you've all been very sick, but I'm going to make you all better. Won't that be nice?
You're a twat!
Jonathan, please. Right, this is for your own good. Dear Sir, we were deeply saddened to learn of your recent... Come on. Ah, here we are. Face the offending ornaments, maintain eye contact, and speak the following words in a deep, commanding voice. Gargalus minimalusus.
I'm too young to be inanimate! Think about what you're doing! Wait! We can talk this over!
Why, you Jimmy, I'll have you!
No, shoot it! Shoot the gargoyle! No! What have I done? My poor gnomes. Oh, my dear Jonathan. I gave you life, and now I've taken it away. Well, I can't stay here anymore. The memories are just too painful. Maybe Mother will take me in again. Perhaps she was right. This affection for stone ornaments was unhealthy from the start. I am going to get myself some real friends. Some stuffed squirrels, maybe. Yes, they do nicely. Thank you for making me realise how empty and sad my life is. Please take this small reward. I'm off to Mother's.
Well, your special gift is still waiting for you to open. That appears to be all of the gifts. New weapons have been added to your collection. Changing your weapon? Care to equip a different weapon? Any other business to attend to?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Very good. If you could just sign on the dotted line, please. Happy anniversary, Your Majesty. 1 year as King of Albion. Doesn't time just fly? I am delighted to say that the Albion army has been deployed in preparation for the invasion, so we may enjoy the occasion without apprehensions. To celebrate this momentous day, I have prepared some fantastic events. First, you will stand still for several hours while a local artist paints your portrait. Then you will choose the 47 varieties of flowers you wish to be cast at your feet as you parade through the city. Oh, and you will need to sign thousands of autographs, of course. Let's see, you will also be fitted for a new pair of shoes, and, of course, you will need a new
The day has come, King. It is time for you to face the darkness. But you will do so in your true form. Over the past year, you have made decisions that reveal your nature, and which have affected the lives of all your subjects. You have done what many would have thought impossible. Not only have you raised an army to protect your people, but you have accomplished this while acting as a noble, benevolent, and popular ruler. But you are more than a king. You are a hero. You are Albion's champion, its protector. This coming battle is the reason you had to take Logan's place. Only you can defeat the creature that dwells in the shadows. If you do not, all your efforts will have been in vain. Now go. Do what you were born to do.
It's here. The darkness has reached Power Stone. The attack has barely begun, but already we have suffered terrible casualties. We simply weren't ready. If we don't act quickly, there may not be a kingdom left to defend by dawn.
We have to get out on the streets, now!
Today we fight for Albion!
For Albion!
Charge!
Defend the city with your
That looks
lives!
rather painful. No armor is stopping you, is it? Got it? Good.
It's here! It's here!
Two crack shots like... Does that give him a shot? Nice one! He's not getting up again.
The Lightbringers have come! But this is the kingdom of unlight now! This is the kingdom of death! You can never escape darkness, it flocks to you always.
Page!
Ha!
Don't listen to it! It will drive you insane! Don't listen!
Pick that up!
You have done such hurtful things. The people you know shall rejoice in your death.
Is thick.
Dead fingers talk. Dead fingers whisper. Dead fingers claw at 1,000,000 eyes. You can never escape darkness. It flocks to you always. The sounds you give us, the cries of your young, the gurgle of a freshly ripped throat. We give thanks for your desperation.
Can you see?
Are you thinking of your loved ones now? How you will never see them again?
I can feel it. We're getting close to that thing. Where are you? Show yourself!
The lost sheep returns to the flock. No one ever leaves the darkness behind.
No! Walker!
Do you see? Do you see what you have allowed? We are all shadows now.
Hey, I can't get through!
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm sorry.
You took away the darkness. It's been inside me all this time. But it's light now. I can see the sky. And it's light. I don't think I can fight anymore.
It's all over, Walter. We won.
We beat it together.
Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? There was a great king once, the mightiest hero of them all. Remember what you would say?
Teach me to be a hero.
You've done me proud, boy. You've always done me proud.
Oh, Walter.
I think old Walter would have liked it out here. He was always a fan of looking tall and stony. I can imagine what he'd say if he was here now.
Shut up, Ben.
Exactly.
It's time I return to my own castle. If ever you need to save the world from another abomination, you know where to find me.
My people shall never forget what you have done for them. We are proud to be part of Albion. I shall return to Aurora in the knowledge that we may at last enjoy peace. Farewell, Your Majesty.
Walter was right about you. You're a hero in every sense of the word. The hero Albion needed.
What will you do now?
I will continue to serve you the best way I can. I belong down in the city. The people there will always need help. Goodbye, my king.
You have done what I thought impossible. You are the ruler I could never be. But you don't need me anymore, and Albion will heal easier without me.
Well, King, old chum, ruler supreme, pal, you did it. You saved the kingdom, and it's my turn to say goodbye. I'm not cut out to be a general, and I think I'd like to start travelling again. Or maybe see if Paige needs any help down in Industrial. But before I go, let's send off our friend in style, shall we? This one's for you, Walter.
This is the world as it could have been, devoid of color, devoid of life. It is thanks to you that it isn't so, and you did it without becoming a tyrant. The people love you, and you have banished the shadow of your brother's reign. You kept your promise to Sabine and his people, when it would have been easier to turn your back on them. A noble gesture. You swore an oath to Paige to better the lives of your people, and you did so even in the face of great danger. You did for the Aurorans what your brother would not. He broke his promise, but you proved to be the better leader. Without the strength to make those choices, we would not be standing here now. Perhaps we shall meet again one day, King.
Aren't you going to tell me my future?
The future will reveal itself when it is ready to do so.
Majesty, so good to see you, Your Grace. Your wonderfulness, your...
Well, you've done it. They've fallen in love with you. If you're ready to take your relationship to the next level, you can get married and perhaps even think about having children.
I say, do you know who I am? I'm Dans Maria. You know, the author. Famous author. Haven't you heard of me? No? Well, anyway, whatever. Right, now, I'm into hobs. Writing a book on them, in fact. Much maligned they are, hobs, and not nearly as bad as people make out. But I need to learn more, so I've decided I shall live with them for a while, study them, be friends with them. I'm sure I can do it. All they need is a little love and understanding. Will you take me to one of their caves? Make sure I get there safely. You will? Oh, that's great! Oh, how exciting! I can't wait to meet my new friends. Shouldn't we be heading off? I can't wait to meet some hobs. Absolutely fascinating hobs. I'm betting they can be reasoned with, if they're shown a bit of respect. Maybe once I've written this book, people will see hobs in a new light. They could come and live in our towns, in our homes even. Oh, wouldn't that be wonderful? Have you read my last book? It's about puffins. Undead puffins. Cool, eh? I wonder what hobs like to eat. Have you got any ideas? Ah! They're attacking! You'll have to kill them! That's a fine-looking weapon. Ah, now this is perfect. An excellent vantage point to make my observations. Oh, thank you for your help. Farewell! I shall mention you in the foreword of my book.
You've forged an incredible bond with this person, and they consider you their greatest friend. When this happens, they're more likely to give you more gifts and better discounts.
Your Majesty, are you interested in a business proposition? All you have to do, as per the usual, is part with a little gold. Surely a trivial sum for a wealthy monarch like yourself. In exchange, you will receive a key which bears an inscription. It says, "This key opens the way to a greater key, which leads to a greater treasure." It opens a secret door in an ancient tomb in the desert. It's near some shattered statuary, I think. So, are you interested, Your Majesty? Again, the price is insignificant, and the potential reward staggering.
I have heard you have good prices here.
Excellent! Here you are. I am sure it will bring you great fortune. Farewell, Your Majesty.
Albion's elite.
It's buried out there somewhere. I know it is. Somewhere in the burning sands. If only it wasn't so dangerous. Oh, Your Majesty, perhaps you can help. The temple here in Aurora commissioned me, Himmelkar, archaeologist extraordinaire, to retrieve a holy relic of theirs that was lost in the desert centuries ago. I found the general area in which the relic is said to lie. It is remote and infested with terrible creatures. But you are truly mighty. You can fight these things. If you could retrieve the relic, the temple will be very grateful, I'm sure. You see, it's a statue of a long-dead Auroran hero called Tanar the Great. Once recovered, they'll display it prominently in the temple. This is a very important piece of Aurora's history. Of course, all those who worship at the temple will know it was you who found the relic. This will earn their loyalty. So, Your Majesty, will you venture across the burning sands in search of the statue? The people will be very pleased, Your Majesty. Remember, the desert is very dangerous. Do be careful. Especially once you have. Tanar the Great. It is magnificent. I shall return it to the temple immediately. Next time you visit the temple, it will be on display in pride of place. We cannot thank you enough, Your Majesty. I shall ensure that everyone knows what you have done.
Some say the Western Ocean is vast and pretty much empty. Just a few islands dotted about. I say that is not true. There is a great undiscovered continent out there, and I aim to find it. Trouble is, a maritime expedition like that costs money. Lots of money for the crew, the navigation equipment, the supplies. Oh, and the boat. No way to do it without a boat. This sort of endeavor requires the patronage of a monarch. What about it, Your Majesty? Not only will you benefit from any discoveries I might make, you will also be expanding the sum of human knowledge. This is a great day for me, and so shall it be for you. My gratitude is as boundless as the ocean, which actually is bounded on the other side by a new continent, as I mentioned. But thank you. I shall set sail as soon as possible. It has been a lifelong dream to voyage to the New World. I shall return soon, my ship laden with strange animals and exotic spices. If they have those things there.
Ah, hello.
I thank you. Your Majesty, I'm sure you could do it. There's this wise man who lives in the desert. He's prophetic, really kind of a hermit. We call him the prophetic hermit. Anyway, he has gifts. He can see the future and talk to the dead. Like this brain in this jar. It's dead. He could communicate with it and dispense its wisdom. I'd deliver it myself, but the desert's got so dangerous recently, I wouldn't make it alive. You, though, Your Majesty, you're a hero. You could get through. It would cause you no trouble. Will you take the brain for us? You'd win over some of the Prophet's followers if you did. And he has many. And he'd give you his predictions as well. Knowing the future would be of great value to a monarch, I would think. Excellent. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'm sure his predictions will prove useful to you.
have no choice to beg.
Greetings, Your Majesty. I knew you would come even before you arrived. I saw you come over the horizon. What brings you to this place? Ah, a brain. Did my disciple send you then? Excellent.
A long time has passed since I had a fresh delivery, and all the old brains have said their piece. Now, let me see. Ah, the brain speaks from beyond the dark veil. Yes? Yes? What? Oh, how rude. You never know what you're going to get when you talk to the dead. That fellow had quite a mouth on him. Metaphorically speaking. But no matter. I thank you, Your Majesty, for the delivery. My people and I shall not forget you.
Ah, Your Majesty. It seems like an age since we last had the pleasure of speaking. The awful attack on the kingdom, Walter's tragic demise. Terrible, terrible business. Still, we mustn't dwell on the past, must we? There is much to do. Dealing with the aftermath of recent events, bolstering the morale of the people, and many, many equally riveting issues. So, if you are ready, Your Majesty, shall we proceed to the throne room and begin? Wonderful. I assure you, you will be entertained, engrossed, and elated. This is our best royal schedule yet. So I will arrange an audience with the Blacksmith Association, and we can clear this tax dispute up in no time. 2 or 3 days of negotiations should settle it. Now, on to much more important matters. The hiring of a new head gardener. As you know, the rose bushes this year have suffered some minor discomfort due to the inclement weather and less than salubrious soil management. I have arranged an interview process that should take no more than 8 weeks, starting tomorrow morning. It should make for a very... But lest we forget matters of state, we really ought to begin a more considered census of the population. Estimates of the number of citizens vary widely. I suggest each one comes to the throne room and has a look.
Is it too late for an audience, my king? Who are you? I've come from far away to fulfill my destiny. To get revenge for everything you've done. Many innocent people have you sent to the king.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your lies won't save you now. I've spent years in a cell thinking about this moment. Did you think you're safe here, Your Majesty? Did you think your guards could protect you? Our guards, they couldn't keep me in the kingdom. And they couldn't keep me out of your castle. kingdom. Albion will be free. It's time for the people to rule themselves. I am well trained in the art of murder. I've never killed a king before, though. I am the instrument of change. I am the voice of revolution. The world doesn't need the crown. It doesn't need the throne. You're a relic, Your Majesty. Nobody will mourn your passing. Nobody ever mourns a tyrant. I came here, but I represent the legions. You will never defeat us all. You may be a king, but that doesn't make you a god. It doesn't give you the right to rule a country. I wish General Turner were here to see you die. Such a pity you never met him. He will return Albion to a more pure state. This castle will burn to ground. Your family invented the monarchy, but it has no place in our land. Prison, King of Albion will be set free. I am willing to die for what I believe. Are you? You think you're safe now? I'm just the first of many. We will kill you in the end.
My king! An enemy ship is approaching.
Soldiers. What the hell is going on? I don't know, but they're as good as dead.
We are at your service, Your Majesty.